Instagram. I'm doing my thing. I'm scrolling, whatever, and I get a DM, right? Check my DM, and we're talking or whatever, and he's like, yo, you should react to this video because it's ironic because of what I posted yesterday. So I was like, what's the video? So he sent it to me. And it is hella ironic because it's the Iceberg. I've heard of the Iceberg before, but I've never reacted to his stuff before. Why fights are so important in NASCAR. So we finna watch that. Original video link will be down in the description. Let's get into the video.
It was made on fights. We should have more fights. I like fights. Were they real fights? We like real fights.
This is NASCAR fans in a nutshell. You know, for some reason, I was watching fights and had them on the mind. I don't know what it could be. I don't know, it's just something about yesterday. No, the real reason, though, was...
Yeah, yesterday was crazy.
I really just was watching old clips and saw a bunch of NASCAR fights. But it got me thinking, why do NASCAR fans love fighting so much? And no, I'm not talking about the hellscape that is Twitter. I am talking about actual physical fights that we see the drivers have on TV. When many think of NASCAR and what they love about NASCAR, right after crashes, for the most common, is a lot of times the fights. And it's not surprising seeing how a large part of the reason the sport is as big as it is today is because of a fight. I mean, look back in 1979, how a majority of NASCAR's audience was introduced to the sport.
And there's a fight between
Wow, this is how y'all were introduced to it?
Overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
Damn.
A couple of very hard men. Very hardly upset.
People was upset to lose back then.
Is stopped by his brother to help. There's Bobby Allison's car, number 15.
They're leading them
Oh, that was Bobby Allison?
Cale Yarborough there. Very upset. Very upset.
Today it's known simply as the fight. This moment that got people in the wider culture of America, really, to talk about NASCAR Winston Cup racing. This also set a bit of a precedent, though, for fans. Fans love when drivers get at each other's throats. And with that, there's always that gnawing need that will always be there for that. And this fight was part of a solid bedrock that set the sport up for nearly 30 years of unfaltering growth and success. It's part of the culture. It's why when you go on YouTube, you see people from outside of the sphere of NASCAR really tending to focus on crashes and fights.
That's
Especially
me!
ones like reaction channels or compilation channels.
Yo.
Over the past few
Yo, he literally just described me and my channel in a nutshell. Because I had no idea how entertaining NASCAR was until I got into the crashes and fights. But now I understand and I get it, kind of. I'm starting to get it more.
years, especially, it seems like fights have been growing in numbers. NASCAR basically okayed this, so that really helped, but so too has more stressful and anxious laden championship fights. It's no mistake at all that fights have increased towards the back half of the season. It's when all the chips are down. Just take a look at some of these examples in the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's not Jeff Gordon's not happy at all.
Here?
And they're gonna go and talk it out here. Oh,
okay. Yeah, talk it out my ass.
Well, we've got a fight breaking out.
Yeah, Jeff's not happy. Jeff Gordon not happy with what happened there.
Officials stepping in between, but this is far from over.
Yeah, Gordon from the
there
fight.
weren't even words exchanged. This was in your face.
Oh yeah, there was no talking.
I saw that.
They was ready to fight.
There was an ambulance behind Jeff Gordon's car for him to get in. He walked over there to the other one that they had for Jeff Burton.
Here he comes. He's got a good run down the back. There should be a lot of contact as we head down this back straightaway.
Kyle Busch way on the inside picks up a spot. Harvick drops one. Edwards to second on fresh tires.
4 to go this time. 4 to go and 3.
Oh, damn.
Hard wreck.
Wow.
He stays out. More wrecks down here. Turn 4. Big wreck.
Jeez.
Harvick in trouble.
Keep going. We can hit a damn thing.
Well, you can see already the left front of Harvick's tire where they made contact. The whole left side. And here comes Kevin back. Whoa. Gives the 18 a big shot in the rear. here comes Boyer down on the bottom, and they get 3 wide right here, and this is when I knew it was going to go bad.
It just would not work. Kane drops the inside as they go 3 wide behind him, and Boyer takes a wild ride into the safer barrier, and Kyle Busch turned Harvick around.
Oh my goodness.
3 putters, 3 wide.
Is this the same clip but just like inside? Like inside view?
But we're going to hook to 18 some other time. He could just be
Or is this in the
ready for
clip?
it. He's got a flat 2 on the left front, I hope.
No,
wheels off again. Here he comes.
He says, okay, this is enough. I'm going back here, and we're going to have a little talk. And there goes his car.
Damn. I didn't even see that. Bro, what?
And there he comes. He says, okay.
What happened?
I'm going back here, and we're
He
gonna have a
didn't,
little talk.
huh? Wow.
There goes his car.
Wow.
That come car just took
Wow. Oh, I remember this one. I saw this one yesterday.
That's Matt Kenseth.
Matt was ready to throw hands. Turn it loose. Oh, these are some of the same ones from the last one too. Like, jeez, you see how homie head got pulled back? Like, god damn, everybody getting hits in.
The real common denominator here was emotion. And that's something that every person can relate to on a basic level. These people are so intertwined with their craft that if they are put in a bad position, they are really pushed to the point of beating the living shit out of their competition. On another more human level, these fights drive storylines as well. They add intrigue, action, drama, and of course, emotion and passion from the drivers.
Okay.
From week to week, this can keep us interested on more than just the racing product on the track. Look at 2011, for instance. Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch made the normally early, dull summer stretch really entertaining, and it really helped the overall season. Just watch.
Damn, just threw a fist in there.
I know it got ugly last week, but it got really ugly today in the media center. You guys were not holding back. You were going after each other, everything but punches.
Well, he's not going to get in a punching contest because he's scared of that. So it's
you and Kyle Busch.
You can't let somebody say that to you.
I mean, and that's not fake.
That's not fake.
You're not just saying that because it's Friday night and you want to fight.
No.
You really don't like the guy. But that's kind of interesting to me because didn't you help him last year?
Well, that's the part a lot of people forget. You know, I gave him all the budgets and everything to get his truck team started, and he was still too dumb and he ran it into bankruptcy. So.
Too bad. Here's what Kyle was referring to earlier, and that's the Childress team and Kyle Busch. I believe they've had some trouble in the past.
A little familiar, but you see, you know, Kevin runs him all the way down. Kevin's trying to protect that position. Kyle's trying to take it. But as we saw, Kevin ended up back in front of him.
Actually run him through the water.
Yeah,
There's still some water down there somewhere.
Oh, Kevin a little sideways off the corner.
Yeah, and Kyle got a really good run up off that.
When you look at it and really think about it, it's one of the most relatable and human things for all people to really grasp onto. Think back in time. I mean, actually think back. There is probably someone in your life who you've just absolutely wanted to knock the hell out. Someone who grinds your gears so much and puts you in such a mind-numbing rage that you just want to be violent thinking about them.
Yeah.
That's how these drivers can feel after a race, or after a couple races of being disrespected. And, well, let's be honest, from an outsider point of view, it's just really fun to watch fights, and
it is fun to watch
for that
fights.
reason, they have huge appeal. To really conclude,
I get it.
there really isn't one thing you can point at for every single person. Everyone has a different perspective on this. And with that, I want to pass this topic on to you now. Why do you think fights are so popular and prevalent in NASCAR compared to other sports? Let me know down in the comments below. While you're at it, leave a like on this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more great NASCAR content.
I loved this video. Iceberg, great job. I just like the whole vibe of it, but I feel like I have an answer to this question. I think fights are like more relatable in NASCAR than like any other sport, is because like you can play any other sport. You can go to the hoops and go play basketball. You can just go outside and throw a football. You can go just play soccer, whatever. You can't just go fast on the street or on the freeway like that. Like, you can't just do that in a car, and most people just don't have that opportunity to just drive fast like they would want to. So the only way that they can really connect to like the driver, maybe, this is just a stretch, but also my idea, my opinion, that the fights help them connect more, because it, like he said, it's just a human thing. It puts you in a rage, and you just get angry after being disrespected so many times on the track. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Let me know what y'all thought down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.
Came from the trenches, was plotting on riches. I made it, I did it. I'm shining on all these niggas that said that I wouldn't be shit. I was shitting on them ever since I was in it. Don't fuck with a rum, with a Henny, and none of that. I put a coat and I said, but no coming back. You caught a play, I'ma act like a quarterback. Got 100 in cash, I do not need a quarterback.